I had a dream the other night when everything was still. I dreamt I saw Susanna, she was coming down the hill. Last lesson, lesson 5, we started a pattern up on the 10th fret so that it would be playing in the key of C, and it went something like this. And we played Oh Susanna, oh Susanna, don't you cry for me, I come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. Today we're going to look at some other clusters, and the first one we're going to look at is the major chord cluster with Do on the 3rd string. Here you'll see the dark mark for Do on the 3rd string. And you'll notice that what I'm doing now is I'm starting with the across pattern. All right? And then I'm going to the 4th chord by using this angular pattern. We're familiar with it already, but we've used it in different ways. So that this is Do, and this is Do, Re, Mi, Do, Re, Mi, Fa, So, Do, Mi, and this is Fa. So then if we go to this old familiar one, the one that we started with last time, it's no longer Do, it's T. So we have our 5th chord here, our 1st chord here, our 4th chord here. And I'm starting on the 5th fret in order that we're still working with the C, so that this chord is C, this chord is F, and this chord is G. We can look at it here. This is on the 5th fret, and the 3rd string now is Do. And this is sort of a key point here on the So, Do, So, because that's where we build all the 3 chords around. Keeping our fingers straight down, we can add the, keep this and change this one. So that gives us our 4th chord. It's this pattern, although I've just kept my finger down to maybe be a little lazier. Now taking this finger up, but replacing this one at the So position, and then building our old familiar other pattern. We have, or our other form, we have the 3 forms. This is the G chord now, this is the C chord, this is the F chord. And again we can go, I come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee, I'm going to Louisiana, my true love for to see. Oh Susanna, don't you cry for me, I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee. Now there's one other cluster we should still learn, and we'll still do that in this lesson. This is the major chord cluster with Do on the 2nd string. We're still not using the 1st, 5th, and 6th. That will come later on in our course. Starting with Do on the 13th fret, playing this form, we will get a C chord. Playing this form, using the 13th, 14th, and 15th frets, we'll get the F chord. Going down 1 step from the Do and playing straight across, we'll get the G chord. So playing the 1st chord, the 4th chord, the 5th chord, Now we can also go all the way down to the bottom of the, or the beginning of the guitar's neck and play the C on the below the first fret, leave the next one open, get the same pattern, and then play our G as we have before by leaving it completely open. Let's look at those a minute on the guitar itself. Now we start at the 13th fret with the first chord, the 13th fret with the 4th chord, the 12th fret straight across with the 5th chord. And then we can play, "Oh Susanna, don't you cry for me. I come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee." Go all the way down to the beginning of the fretboard. Take your second finger and put it behind the first fret on the second string, and you get the same. And then leave the next string open. It's still the same pattern, but the nut is doing some of the work. That's our first chord. Here's our second chord. And the third chord is completely open. I mean the 5th chord. This is our the first chord. This is the 4th chord, the F chord. This is the 5th chord, the G chord. So again, we can play, "Oh Susanna, you sing the 4th chord, the F chord. Now the C chord, don't you cry for." Open for G, "Me. I come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee." Now we've really got quite a lot of patterning ability now, because we have the 3 forms and we have 3 different places to play them in 3 different sequences, and we still get the C, the F, and the G chords. You can do this anywhere with any other chords, but we're still staying with C, F, and G just for the moment. Let me illustrate it here. Then go down to here. Then go down to here. And then all the way down. So you can play the "I come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee." Then switch up. "Going to Louisiana, my true love for to see." And then up more. "It rained all night the day I left, the weather it was dry." And all the way to the top. "The sun's so hot I froze to death, Susanna, don't you cry." So now we're ready to start a whole different way of approaching the fingerstyle playing. But practice all of those forms, because they're going to come in handy and they're going to help us a lot in some of the things we do later on.